Mallow, did I tell you about that embarrassing moment I had in college? With,
No, I don't think so.
where I just blurted something out in the middle of the classroom?
No.
Okay, so when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city. When I was in college, I took a gender studies course because I needed the distribution credit and I thought it would be easy. And it was. Uh,
Oh
really,
shit, I
a
forgot.
lot of intro level, like, at least intro level gender studies is just. Is it morally right to be a dickhead? No.
It's not actually.
During our gender studies class, at one point, this guy asked, because we were talking about like LGBT stuff, sexuality and whatnot, and you know, there were kids from all over. Some of them were a little confused about some of this stuff. So at one point, one of them asked, like, if LGBT had anything to do with BDSM. I was like, is that related at all? And then what the teacher was like, well, kind of. That's more of a separate conversation about, not so much about sexual orientation. It wasn't like completely, a out of the blue dumb question,
Yeah.
but professor started to like recall the acronym, and he's like, I think it's bondage. And those, you ever have one of those moments where someone's struggling to say something, but you know what they're trying to say, so you just finish it for them?
All the fucking time.
Yeah. So I did that. I just rapid fired the full, like, bondage and discipline, dominance, submissive, sadism, and masochism, just right off the dome, instantly. Like, no hesitation. And then the entire fucking lecture hall went quiet. I was near the back, and everyone just turned around and started looking for, like, who the fuck just said that?
Think it's much for the lottery.
Most of the guys were, like, looking at me or they're looking in my general direction, but they didn't have, they didn't, like, know it was me. Or at least if they did know it was me, they had the decency to pretend they didn't know.
Yeah.
But I think, or at least initially, I think I would not have been found out by the majority. Except for, there were two people who definitely knew it was me. And they were sitting right next to each other. One of them, have you seen that gif of Rowley from the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie where he looks down and then looks back up? And he's got
Yeah.
that, like, so he had that kind of expression, that like disgusted confusion, like, thing on his face. And he was just looking at me like, what the fuck did you what just came out of your mouth? And then
Accurate information.
and then the other guy who definitely knew it was me, literally from across the lecture hall, pointed directly at me and just gave me like a hell yeah nod. Like the two opposite reactions.
It's amazing.
Anyway, that entire time after I realized I just blurted that out, I was like, maybe if I remain still, they will not see me. The vision is based off movement.